Yo, what's up, everybody out there? Welcome to another episode of Life as I See It. This is episode 2. Hey, I just want to say real quick to everybody that listened to the first one, I appreciate the love. I appreciate, all the support and all the feedback that I got. I really didn't expect, that much of feedback on everything, but I really do appreciate everybody who showed love, who listened to it, who took the time out of their days to listen to it. I really do appreciate it, and I hope y'all keep rocking with me. So it's me, your boy HL is in the building. You got your boy Cosign Kev.
Woo, yeah.
I'm so rude, I didn't even introduce ourselves. My mama taught me better than that. So first things first, speaking of the first episode, we was talking about this R. Kelly. Well, I started out this episode with some good news. R. Kelly has officially been dropped from Sony.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm just wanted to put that out there in case you didn't know. And let me just say this. Sony is the parent company. He was actually on RCA. And Sony is the parent company. So if the parent company is fucking dropping you, that means they not fucking with you, because typically they leave like those kind of like when artists get dropped from labels and stuff, that's usually handled at a label level. The head parent company doesn't typically get involved with it. They just kind of roll with it. So the fact that Sony was like, yo, we're dropping you, that's a big fucking deal. Now, the only thing I got with that is that they keep in his catalog, and they're not going to release any more new music by him, but they're still going to be in control of his catalog. So they're still going to be making money off of R. Kelly, because there's still idiots out there that are still buying his shit. Yeah, I said it, idiot. So yeah, if you support R. Kelly, I just called you an idiot. Be mad about it. I don't care.
Fuck you.
So, well, wow, that was a little much, Kevin. That was a little much.
Hey.
So I just wanted to start off the show with that. So that's some good news. Take all them coins. So now R. Kelly gets to see what it's like to reap what he sowed.
Exactly.
So we'll see how this continues to play out. But all I know is he's having fallout in various areas. But this right here is a huge blow for him, considering that he is a musical artist. Now, I will say this. In this day and age, though, we have the internet. So I know he still got some money. So he could definitely fund his own stuff and release his own stuff online and have people will buy it, I'm sure. So it may not stop all his coins, but I will tell you this. It's going to stop. That right there, though, is a huge blow for him. And just his image in general. His image that's out there, there's a lot of businesses and companies that don't want to fuck with him no more. So it's good. It's good. Finally, that, there's some kind of justice happening, out there in the world.
Right.
Because apparently people feel like everything is an attack on them. So Gillette released a commercial. And I had to talk about this because I found it so ridiculous when I read the article.
The stupidest shit ever.
So Gillette released a commercial, and basically what the commercial was meant for, it was to call out like bullying and sexual harassment, toxic masculinity and all these other things. And, they're using the slogan. If anybody knows what Gillette's slogan is, it's the Gillette, the best a man can get. And so basically they were playing off of that tagline to say, is this the best that men can get? Like, can we get, basically challenging men to be better?
Right.
Which I don't see nothing wrong with that. And so I saw, so I watched the commercial because I had to see what the big uproar was about, right? And I watched the commercial and I don't see anything that's not true about society. Like, there was a scene of, a guy, like women walking down the street. They were good looking women, and this guy like tries to holler at them while they walk by, catcalling, and they basically, dismiss them, tell them no, we're not interested. And he continues to like try to follow them, and like a dude like had to physically come out and stop him, like, yo, chill out. Like, they said no. And then there was another scene where, kids were bullying another kid, and just nobody was saying anything about it, and people were just like, oh yeah, boys will be boys, and they're just excusing it. And so I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, okay, I know that this happens. Y'all know this happens. I'm sure everybody that's listening to this has seen these things happen before.
Right.
And so, truth be told, it is a problem. It's a problem because we do excuse it. And so Gillette addressed it. And so you know the old saying that, you know, if you throw a rock into a crowd of dogs, you know the loudest one, the one that yelped the loudest is the one that got hit.
Right.
Well, that's how you know that. And there's guys actually out there that's fucking mad. They're mad at the commercial.
Oh, and it's easy for what?
Right. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, so the commercial is talking about men respecting women.
Right.
And you're mad about that?
Yeah.
Like, you're mad? Like, how are you mad about
There's
that?
something
Like,
wrong with you,
right.
man.
I'm like, if you're mad about that, something is wrong with you.
Right.
In my opinion, because I don't see what's so wrong about saying, hey, respect women. If a woman says no, leave it alone. Let it go. Like, don't harass women. Don't sexually harass women. Like, I don't see what's wrong with that message.
Right.
And yet there's men out there, and I'm gonna read you a couple of tweets because it's so fucking ridiculous. And of course, Pierce Morgan bitch ass had to jump into it too, because we all know he's like he liked to talk his shit. But this is a tweet by somebody else. They said, insulting most of your own customers by insinuating they're all would-be sexual abusers and creeps has to be one of the most original marketing campaigns in decades. Now, I'm listening to that and it says insulting.
Right.
My thing is I'm not insulted because I'm not any of those things.
Right.
And there's nothing in that commercial that is insinuating that all men are going to be sexual predators and creeps.
Right.
It's not saying that. What it's showing is that it's happening and you see people checking the situation, which is what we should be doing.
Exactly.
We should be holding other men accountable. If you see a dude blatantly disrespecting a woman, you should step in and say something. Like, don't just allow this shit to happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Society lets that shit happen. And then when it gets called out, it's like, oh, how dare you say, bitch, why you mad?
Right.
You mad? You mad because you sit here and harass women, but let a dude look at you crazy, let a dude look at you sideways in the shower, and you're ready to fucking fight.
Right.
Oh, so you don't like when people oogle you.
Right.
You don't like when people are just like staring you down and looking at you like a piece of meat.
Right.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna digress on that. I'm just gonna leave that one alone.
Right.
I'm gonna let that marinate for y'all. So Pierce Morgan had to tweet, and he said, I've used Gillette razors my entire adult life, but this absurd virtue signaling PC guff may drive me away to a company less eager to fuel the current pathetic global assault on masculinity. Let boys be damn boys and let men be damn men. End quote.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, but you like the softest motherfucker out there though.
Right.
Like, you talking about be a man. How about you be a fucking man, bro?
Right.
Like, I seen you. Like, you're a piece of shit. And you sit here and you attack. This is the same dude that was just attacking Ariana Grande like a few weeks ago for no fucking reason.
Right.
A 23-something-year-old or a young woman in her 20s.
Right.
You're attacking her and you're like 50-something.
Right.
Like, why? What the fuck how do y'all even equate?
None whatsoever.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the shit that I'm talking about, and that's what makes me question people like this. When you speak out like that, what exactly are you mad about?
Right.
So are you saying let men be men? Oh, so let men harass women.
Right.
Because that's what I'm hearing.
Right.
Don't say, oh, well, he read it out of context or you're reading it out. No, that's exactly what you're saying, because the message is,
Right.
how about men make other men accountable and not let them disrespect women like that,
right,
and not bully other people like that and let it slide.
Right.
Being a man is respecting women.
Exactly.
Being a man is treating women with respect and being a noble person. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like to sit here and say, let men be men. Oh, so you know what you're talking about, the version of man that you're talking about, the trashy, sleazy, creeper type motherfuckers. No, that's not a man, and that's definitely not the fucking man I want to be.
Hell no.
But obviously that's the one you want to be. So hey, whatever. That's you. It's your life. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what to do. And so I'm gonna read this one more tweet. Mm-hmm. It said, the problem with the ad is its premise is insulting. Here we go with insulting again. Mm-hmm. The premise is that all men are bad somehow and need correcting. It's actually quite offensive to men. Why are they lecturing us? Most men are good. I will join the boycott. Okay, there's a few things I want to dice up in here. First of all, everybody needs some kind of fucking correcting in their lives.
Right.
Let's just truth be told, we all need to change. Nobody's fucking perfect.
Right.
So let's start right there. So if you're mad about that, then you're just an idiot altogether. That's just we just gonna throw that out the window. So fuck that shit. Right. Then you say it's actually quite offensive to men. I'm a man and I'm not offended by it at all.
Right.
I saw the commercial and I was like, this is great. I don't understand where everybody's getting offended
Where's
at.
the outrage, man? Like,
Oh, that's right. You want to know why I'm not offended and I'm not insulted by it? Oh,
Right.
because I'm not a creeper ass douchebag.
right.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, then you know
I'm
what?
not
If
out
that's
here pushing and harassing women like that.
right. I mean,
Or
if that's
bullying people or whatever. It's like,
if that's the route that I gotta take, then hey, I'll take it.
Right.
But I mean, it's like, okay, most men are good. Okay, yeah, okay, so then be good then. My thing is what exactly are you speaking out about? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what are you mad at? Because the message is positive.
Right.
It always kills me when people get upset at like positive messages. It's like,
Right.
it's a positive message. How could you possibly be upset about that? But anyways, if y'all want to go dig further into that, I typically don't like reading the comment section of anything.
Right.
So that's why I just pulled up a couple of tweets. But I let that shit go.
Right.
So besides that, oh, Netflix.
Oh shit.
Netflix
What
done
Netflix?
raised their prices. Ain't this about a bitch?
What?
They raised their prices.
Oh my god.
So, okay, so this is, but then what kills me about Netflix, first of all, I want to know if y'all are cool with the Netflix pricing. Like, I know Netflix is relatively cheap compared to like cable and all that stuff, given the kind of, media and the amount of media that they create. Okay, I give you that. But I really want to know, like, if y'all listen to this, please comment in the comment section or hit me up on my social media or shit. If you know me, hit me up directly. But I want to know, like, do y'all think that the Netflix price hike, is that something that y'all are into? Like, are y'all cool with it?
Right.
Like, oh yeah, Netflix, puts out a lot of good content that I like. I'm cool with paying a little bit more. Or are you like, man, fuck that?
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to know. Like, I really want to know what y'all think about it. Because personally, I don't like it.
I see a bunch of nonsense on Netflix. Like,
It is a bunch of nonsense, but here's my thing. I will give them this. They started doing all their original content and all this other stuff.
Right.
But here's the reason why the prices are going up. The prices are going up because they spent about $8 billion on fucking producing all these TV shows and these specials and all these other things that they
Right.
have on Netflix that's original content.
right.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, okay, so because y'all want to give any and everybody a fucking show and y'all want to greenlight a show,
Right.
except for mine,
Right.
Netflix. What the
Right.
fuck? Y'all need to call me.
Right.
Anyways, but they giving everybody a fucking show, and then they pay like these certain celebrities like these exorbitant amount of money to have this exclusive with Netflix.
Right.
Like Chris Rock. Chris Rock got a special on Netflix. I think he's only supposed to do like, it's like one stand-up or it's like three stand-ups.
Stand up. I think it's 3.
I think it's like 3. $50 million they paid him.
Right.
That's one nigga.
Right. Yeah.
That ain't even the cast of Stranger Things yet.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, we're paying for them to give like all these, just because you have a big celebrity like join Netflix, it's like Netflix feels like they just gotta open the bank for them.
Right.
Like, you ain't gotta pay them these exorbitant ass,
No.
like super puffed up fucking incomes. Like,
Right.
they're rich already.
Right.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Like, it's like crazy to me. I think they did the same thing with Ellen. So Ellen's got like a special on there.
Oh shit.
They paying her like 50 mil, like, or some shit like that. Like, they're paying all these like single people.
Uh-huh.
Like, this ain't even a production itself.
Yeah.
That's just her check.
Right.
That's just his check. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Ellen. I love Chris Rock. But damn, bruh.
Right.
Shit. That's
That's crazy, man.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I feel like I'm paying you.
Right.
Because it's just going up.
Yeah. It's like,
So, if y'all feel some type of way about that, I really want y'all to sound off and let me know about that. And then we get into the nonsense that's going on with Trump.
this guy.
So, if y'all haven't heard by now, the
Orange
dude.
rage over here, man.
You said what?
It's always something with orange.
It's always with orange. So, like, here's my thing. Like, I am not super into politics because it's a filthy, filthy, dirty game. It's too convoluted. There's too much lies and bullshit that I don't want to sift
Too
through.
much corruption.
Right, and it just made me mad. Like, it'll just make me mad if I really dug into politics. But I do see like some of the major headlines, and I saw this shit, and it cracked me the fuck up. And I'm just like, really? Like, this is how we're represented. So if y'all are living under a rock, y'all don't know. So Trump invited the Clemson Tigers that just won a championship to the White House to eat with him or have a luncheon or whatever. And because of the shutdown, there's no cooks. You know, there's not really a lot of people cooking. There's no cooks and stuff. So this man calls himself doing a good gesture. Like, okay, I'm going to pay out of my pocket for them to get some food. Okay, cool. Sounds dope. Like, okay, he might actually be a normal fucking person. This nigga pulls up with McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's.
Wow.
What? Like, are you kidding me right now?
Wow.
These people just won a championship game, worked their asses off to get to this level.
Right.
They, you know, even though you're the president, it's still dope to get invited to the White House by a president, like for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, because that's a cool experience in itself.
Right.
Like, regardless of the president is sitting in there at the time.
Right.
But that's how you gonna greet them? Like, they work their asses off and you gonna feed them fucking McDonald's and shit? Like, these are athletes. Not saying that athletes don't eat fast food, but come on, bro.
Right.
Come on, bruh. Like, I mean, you spending money now. We know he's rich because, you know, they always say, oh, well, you know, the president's salary isn't really that much. Yeah, he still makes significantly a lot more than me. But even besides that,
he
Trump,
had money before that. So.
Right. So Trump is already a millionaire.
Right.
My thing is, bruh, you couldn't spring for some steaks?
Right.
Like, they're football players. Feed them motherfuckers some
Right.
steaks. You know what I'm saying? They just want, you couldn't hit up Ruth's Chris
Right.
and get some fucking, and if somebody asked me that one time, it was like, what's Ruth's Chris? It's an expensive ass steakhouse. Like, there's various ones in various cities, but anyway, you couldn't spring for that.
Right.
You rich, bro. You couldn't spring for a football team's worth of steaks, like
Right.
from Ruth's Chris or some shit like that.
Right.
So it's embarrassing as a country because, you know, this is a guy that's representing us to the rest of the world. We're already looked at as like these, you know, these fat, you know, condescending, arrogant, like McDonald's burger eating assholes.
Right.
And then here's Trump with this bullshit.
Right.
Okay, so now how am I supposed to look coming from America and trying to prove them something different? You know what I'm saying? And then you think it's all good. Oh, and then the worst thing, this motherfucker served them shits on the silver fucking platters. These silver platters that they use in the White House for the real food. Like, bruh, they had silver platters with Big Mac boxes stacked on them.
Wow.
I wish I was lying.
Wow.
You know what this shit reminded me of? It's like when you take somebody who's ghetto as fuck and put them in a high profile position.
Right.
This is the kind of shit I can imagine them doing. Like, this is some reckless ass, like stupid ass shit. Like, bruh, I mean, I know I'm rich, but I ain't never changed.
Right.
Get that McDonald's up in here, get it on that silver platter, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what?
Yeah.
I just don't get that. So, of course, you know, it's like all these, you know, celebrities had to jump in on this.
Right.
And so, you know, there was a few different celebrities that was inviting them. So Quavo from the Migos, he tweeted out, he was like, this was his tweet. He said, I want to show Clemson Tigers and POTUS how champs are supposed to be treated. Y'all welcome to come by the QC headquarters anytime. Okay, that's what's up. Showing love. I like that.
Right.
Like, and honestly, if the Clemson Tigers don't take that shit, I would take it. I'm just saying. I mean, regardless how you feel about Migos, I mean, they make some good shit. You know what I'm saying? Moving on.
Right.
But like, so let me see. Aisha Curry, the little light boy in the NBA.
Curry's
Yeah,
wife.
Stephen Curry, little light boy, little light bright. His wife, she invited them to her restaurant. And she said that she will gladly feed the Clemson Tigers any day. And she said, a real feast and celebration. No 10-cent dipping sauces on silver platters. Like, I mean, that's how embarrassing. It's embarrassing, bro.
Yes.
Like, this is how you representing us right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then there was somebody else that spoke out, that gap tooth dude, the black dude.
Michael Strahan.
Michael Strahan.
Yeah.
He called him out too.
Right.
And I forgot exactly what his words were, but basically he called him out too.
Right.
And so, I mean, it's just ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's going 2019 is already starting off with some crazy shit.
I know, right?
But I mean,
we only in the first month.
right? We not even through the first month.
Right.
And then you got Soulja Boy.
Oh my God.
A blast from 2018, apparently.
This nigga, man.
He's saying, okay, so if y'all really been living under a rock, Soulja Boy been making his rounds.
Wow.
He been on his Kanye shit. I don't know if he talked to Kanye or something, but he's definitely
I want
acting
to be
Kanye-ish.
Kanye, but he's not.
Right, so, okay, so basically he's getting online. This whole thing started with him getting online, and he's screaming, like literally screaming at his phone. He is livid because people gave credit to Tyga for having the best comeback of 2018.
Stop hating, man.
His response, well, that too, but his response was, I had the best comeback in 2018. And I was like, best comeback in 2018?
When?
I'm like, what? Where? I mean, where's give me some binoculars, nigga, because I can't see it. I'm just saying, like, for real, like, where?
Right.
What did you do?
What did you do?
Did y'all hear a peep from Soulja Boy? I want to know. Again, like, I really want y'all to comment on these podcasts. Like, I want a dialogue. Talk to me. Because I want to talk about this shit. And I will respond to these things in podcasts when y'all say shit. So, please, by all means, if y'all have heard any Soulja, if y'all was bumping a Soulja Boy song in 2018, please tell me what it was.
Right.
So that I can go listen to it. Because I didn't know nothing about this.
Wow.
I really want to know. And y'all know, if people that know me or know enough about me, I am very much into music. So, if I didn't know about the shit, I mean, I'm not saying I know everything, but then apparently it goes by, like, I've been seeing people calling him like Young Draco or something, or I don't know. I don't even know what that means.
That's so stupid.
I don't even know what it means. Sounds stupid. So then it starts with that, and then he tries to bolster himself. He's talking about Kanye West, and he's like, yeah, Kanye, what, he came out with some Yeezys, like his clothes look like. Now I will say this.
At least those sell out, man.
I will say this though, like, Soulja Boy ain't lying about Kanye's clothes. The clothes that he come out with do look like bum clothes, and he's selling for an expensive amount of money. So I give him props on that. Like, he was telling truth. But you're right though, right there, people bought it. And people are buying it. When he drops Yeezys, regardless, I don't think Yeezys look good. Personally. But I think his best shoe was the red bottoms. Personally, when the red, not the red bottoms, the red Octobers.
Right.
The red Octobers that he came out with, those was his best shoe in my opinion.
Yeah.
But anyways, when he puts out Yeezys, they sell out in minutes.
Right.
And he's selling these shoes, like, and these are not cheap shoes.
Yeah. So
the fact that he's trying to talk about that, talk about that, and then he goes, I came out with a console. What console? Like, who knew about this?
Right.
Apparently he had a console. Now, here's what's funny. I ain't gonna lie, I did read an article sometime in 2018 about him doing something with possibly trying to make like a video game or a handheld video game, like gaming system or something like that. I didn't honestly think it was real, personally. And I was like, okay. And then I hear nothing else about it. I didn't see no promotion about it. I didn't see nobody else talking about it. So I figured it was just like one of those things that he was trying to get into and it didn't work out. Apparently it really came out.
Exactly what happened.
No, apparently it really came out.
It came out, but nobody
apparently, well, who knew?
Right.
That's what's funny. Who knew?
Right.
Who bought that?
Yeah, nobody.
I didn't even know it existed. And apparently it was just it was an overrated emulator. It just said, supposedly he was saying it had like 3,000 games on there that was from all these different systems, which, by the way, I think he's getting sued. He's getting sued by Nintendo for that. Because he's putting people's games onto a system and then trying to sell the system with the games on it. You can't do that.
That's so stupid.
You can't take Mario Brothers and put them on your own shit and then try to sell it as your... What? You think Nintendo coming for your ass?
Dude.
And you do not want Nintendo on your ass. Because there's fucking assassins that work there. Dude, okay? I'm just going Mario, dude. I'm just saying, like, so that's so.
Fuck with Nintendo, man. They get your...
Well, so now he out here trolling, and so I will say this though, he did come out, like, because of his Breakfast Club interview, he became a meme that I think is pretty funny. So I if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go look up the Breakfast Club Soulja Boy interview, and there's this one particular part where he's talking about Drake, and he's saying that Drake. Oh, and this is another thing that I had to speak on about that. So he's on the interview, and he's talking about Drake and saying how basically he made him, basically like he made his whole career. Like, I taught him everything he knows. That's what he said, and I'm like, wait, nigga, what?
What?
Like, is it come again?
Right?
Come again, motherfucker. Like, I don't understand what he means by that. So then he dropped an example. Okay, so there was a song by Drake where he goes, "Tell me what's really going on. Drizzy back up in this thing. I'm ready. What's happening?" Okay, now Soulja Boy has a song called "Kiss Me Through the Phone." His verse was literally exactly the same. So all Drake did, I think, was just take out Soulja Boy's name and put Drake's name in there.
Right.
Okay. So he took a line from your song. Right. How does that equate to you making his entire career?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that equate to everything else that he's done?
Right.
Do you know how many rappers just artists in general who take lines and choruses and hooks from other people's songs. It's
all the damn time.
It's called sampling, dumbass.
Right.
Like, for real, are you serious? Like, that shit happens every fucking day, B,
right.
and you don't see people.
Jay-Z do it all the time.
Jay-Z, every fucking artist
right.
almost. Like, generally, every fucking artist gets some phrase or some line from somewhere. If you don't know this, there's nothing new under the sun, people.
Right.
But here's my thing. You don't see those people coming out and trying to make a big fucking deal about it, saying, oh, they used my line. I made their career. Nigga, you didn't make nobody.
Right.
Like, and then he's coming at Tyga, and he's trying to say how he made Tyga's career, talking about, 10-year challenge, because he had Tyga in his She Got a Donk video 10 years ago, I guess. And he's like, oh, look, I put you on. I put you in your first music video.
Did you
it's
put
like,
me in the video?
Right.
Maybe?
Putting somebody in a video don't make shit. Look at how many women are in music videos.
Right.
Where they at?
Right.
There's only a few that you'll see like consistently.
Right.
But for the most part, they're unknown faces. You ain't gonna remember them. You don't know who the fuck they are.
Right.
Well, thanks to Instagram, now you can, because you know all of them are video vixens now.
Right.
But I digress. But I'm just saying, like, so he's out here making this big old stink. Here's my thing. If in fact you did have the best comeback of 2018, why are you the only one saying it?
Right.
Why are you saying it? Because here's
That's
the thing.
supposed to be for other people saying it.
Thank you. Exactly. That right there. So if you had the best comeback, you shouldn't have to say that, because everybody else is going to say it for you. Your work will speak for itself.
Yeah, like people saying that Eminem had the best album of 2018. Like,
right. People are saying that, but this is why they're saying that Tyga had the best comeback in 2018.
Right.
Because it's fucking true.
Right.
I mean, let's be real. It's true. Like, nobody was checking for Tyga for years. Like, I really thought Tyga fell off after he fucking broke up with Kylie, because he stopped getting talked about. Like, he was all in the news because he was, you know, with the Kardashian.
Right.
And then once they broke up, it was like he was still in the news for a little bit, but then like he kind of faded away.
Right.
Especially on the music tip, nobody was checking for Tyga's music.
Right.
And then all of a sudden he comes out with Taste. Mm-hmm. And it's everywhere, because you can't deny the song. The song is a fucking hit.
Whether
you like Tyga or not, like, I was shocked.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, when I listened to it, I was like, okay,
yeah.
Tyga, okay, so Tyga wasn't playing no more. Like,
Right.
I mean, he can make a hit song.
Right.
So I mean, and now he has Dip. You know, he also had Dip as well. I don't think it did as well as Taste. But it's still kind of going anyway, because he's got the remix with Nicki Minaj, which Nicki Minaj was talking about Cardi B on there, and so that's that.
Right.
Which that needs to stop. I'm just over.
Fans, like,
the whole.
I don't know. All women always gotta go up against each other. Though. Like,
I feel like there's room for more than one or two females in the hip hop industry,
right?
though.
It's always been like that, though.
And I mean, I'm talking about, and when I say that, I'm not dismissing all the other, I know that there's other female artists out there that's doing it and making moves. I'm talking about on their level, though.
Right.
Like that mainstream, like crossover level. Because a lot of the other female rappers out there are not at a Nicki Minaj level. They're not at a Cardi B level.
Right.
And that's what I mean when I say that. So I'm not saying that there's no female. I don't want everybody hitting me up like, oh, there's this dope female. I know that there is. I'm just saying that there's more than two slots.
Right.
You know, for a female artist to be at those
all the time. Like,
right, like look at how many male artists are at like the same kind of levels of success.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's just like it works. Like it just works. I know that hip hop is male dominated, but the thing is, the doors are opening.
Right.
The doors are opening up with all this awareness and all the other things that's been going on with women's rights, and a lot of people jumping on board, like companies like Gillette and all these other companies that's talking about inclusion and all this other stuff. It's changing. The world is changing.
Right.
Whether you like it or not, it's fucking changing. Women are getting their props now. People of color are getting their props now. It is what it is.
Yeah.
There's mixed babies out there. Oh shit. Like, whoa. Like, it is what it is. Live life, people. Live life.
Right.
Love life. You know what I'm saying? So, and you brought up Eminem. It's funny you brought up Eminem, because apparently they said he had the highest selling album of 2018, which good for him. I mean, the album was okay. It was okay. I think that's all I can really say. I'm sorry, like
I like the album. Yeah, I like the album. It was good.
You know what I think helped the album? I think what helped the album is because Eminem finally started talking his shit.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
He finally started talking his shit.
Yeah, because everybody was crapping on about the last album he came out with. So.
Or yeah, like well, honestly, look, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. He hasn't had a dope album to me that I like truly enjoyed since the Eminem show. So
since he got sober.
Well, that was like it was like after the well, he was up and down after the Eminem show, but he did get sober after the Eminem show, I think. I can't keep up with this man and his drugs. Like he don't even remember. Yo, you know he doesn't even remember doing. He re-recorded a completely different song to Lose Yourself.
Really?
Yes, like those verses that we know of today, like that's the classic, song that's out now. Those weren't the original lyrics, and he actually released it. Like I think y'all can find it on YouTube or something. Like go look it up though. There's an alternative recording of Eminem's lyrics to that song, Lose Yourself. What's crazy about that though is that Eminem doesn't even remember it. He doesn't remember recording it at all because he was on so many drugs when he spit that. He even said that they played it back for him, and he was listening to it and he was like, I really don't remember that. He's like, I really don't remember recording that.
That's crazy.
He had a completely different song. So go look that interview up or go try to find the actual song itself because I think it got leaked or it got put out there. But let me just say this. I like the version that came out.
Yeah.
It wasn't that it wasn't, and it's probably because I know that song so well now that listening to a different version of it is probably what's making it super weird.
Yeah.
So that may be it. So I may not be giving it a chance just based off of that.
Yeah.
That could very well be it.
Yeah.
But like I said, I listened to it. It's interesting to listen to it, and I just found it really interesting that he really didn't know about it.
Yeah,
like he
crazy.
really didn't remember it. That's kids, they stay off drugs. Say no to drugs.
Right.
Yeah. So
I digress.
So Super Bowl's coming up. With the Rams.
Patriots.
Rams and Patriots again.
I fucking hate them.
Now look, I'm gonna let y'all know, like I'm not a big sports dude. I'm like an outsider looking in, but I got a lot of people that I know that are into sports and stuff like that. So I pay attention to some of this stuff, and I just find it funny. Like I just like to see how shit plays out. And so like apparently the Patriots, like I know that the Patriots constantly go to the Super Bowl. Like I feel
every
like
fucking year.
I feel like they just kind of guaranteed it now. Like, don't they just get it written in their contracts?
Yeah, like pretty much.
It's like, so yeah, how many rings do they have now? Do you know?
5.
Okay, so I asked Cosign Kev, because Cosign Kev is into sports and shit. Like, he follows this stuff, so he's the dude that would be able to fill me in when I can't. Like, fill y'all in.
Yeah, he has 5 rings, yeah.
Only 5, though?
Yeah.
So how many times, do you know how many times they actually gone to the
Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl itself?
12, I think 9 times. 12 to 9, I think it is.
12 to 9?
Yeah.
That's backwards. What you mean 12 to 9? You mean 9 to 12?
9 to 12, my bad, yeah.
I'm like, bro, you got dyslexia. Oh, Lord. I gotta, somebody call a doctor for this man. I was like 12 to 9. Like, what you mean?
Man.
Like, are you giving me a bracket of time? Like, is Cox Cable coming? Like, did you know how to give you that bracket of time? You be like, why you give me this 8-hour block of time? Like, I ain't got shit to do today.
Right.
Like, y'all fucked up. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just
all
supposed to be
fucking day.
sitting here. Right. And I don't know when you gonna show up and you telling me you gonna give me an 8-hour block of time, nigga. That's a whole shift at work.
Right.
So, and I'm just supposed to take the day off waiting
yeah.
on your ass so that you could show up on the last hour.
Yeah, 9 to 12.
I was like, what is you talking about?
Oh my god.
I'm so mad at you right now. So now back to let's fast forward now. We getting back into this. So we in 2019. What we in 3 weeks in?
Right.
So now you know the new trends and everybody's talking about what's gonna be the trends of this year and blah 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 blah. So naturally, I run into an article that's talking about the porn trends of 2019.
What?
According to X Hamster, X Hamster is a porn site. If y'all don't know, I don't know why it's called X Hamster. But that's what it's called.
Weird ass fucking
Yeah, that's neither here nor there. So so I'm trying to find this. Okay, so this is some of the tidbits of the shit they were saying. So I guess they're saying that women are watching more porn. That apparently now, like survey is saying that more women are watching porn. Now, if you ladies are listening to this, if y'all, and I'm not trying to get in y'all personal business, but if y'all do, I just want to know, like, because dudes, and this is a big notion in society that women don't partake in porn like men do. And I know it's not going to be anywhere close to that level. Well, I don't know. Actually. So that's why I'm asking, like, is this a thing? Like, is it new that women are watching porn, or is it that women are just being more vocal about it now than they used to be?
Yeah.
Because that's what it could be. But anyways, they're saying that statistics
Such a
show.
taboo thing, man.
Well, not really, but I mean, it is. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you can say it's like a little taboo, I guess, because it is. I don't know. So, but apparently, yeah, more women are watching porn. But here's what's funny, and these are the top search terms for women watching, like looking up porn.
Yeah.
Number 1 is mom, number 2 is pregnant, and number 3 is gay.
Oh my God.
Those are the 3 top like keyword searches for women that they're saying like that's been happening lately. So I don't know, women, y'all need to explain that one to me.
Pregnant?
I just don't get it. I don't know. I mean, I just want to know. Like, this is an interesting topic, so I really want to know.
That's crazy.
And so, if y'all didn't know this, as far as searches go, y'all, Stormy Daniels was the top trend of 2018 in porn. Like, that she was the top. So I guess because you know how these porn studios do, they take every situation and then they turn it into a porn.
Oh my God.
Like, just like when oh man, what was that dumbass woman that was running for president, that Republican lady
Sarah
from
Palin?
Alaska, Sarah Palin. You know how many porns they came out with of Sarah Palin and Sarah Palin lookalikes? Man, you got to be kidding me.
Shit.
Now,
Tina Felix can pull out Sarah
this
Palin.
is the stuff I heard about. Nobody said anything about watching them. Y'all need to get your minds on the gutter. Damn it. So, and according to X Hamster, coming in at the second highest increase in volume for keyword searches is Indian. Like from India.
Really?
So apparently people want to watch Indian porn. And then guess what came in number 3? I'm kind of psyched about this one. You got to know what came in number 3. Number 3, BBW. Come on. Hey. I'm just saying, like, that's number 3. It should be number 1 personally, but I'm gonna let that slide. At least it's in the top 3, as it should be.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just say that. Now I'm gonna get up off that. Now, the next 4 spots, here's the next 4 keyword search spots. Like, these are the trends that they're seeing for 2019. So after BBW, this is what's kind of crazy. You got sister, pregnant, mom, and MILF. Those are all like the other, like fucking, like terms and keyword searches that are on like the top list. So these are the most searched words. So some of y'all got some splaining to do, because I'm pretty sure some of y'all contributed to some of them keyword searches. Okay, I'm just saying. I know at least I don't know that BBW. Anyway, so I mean, it's just, the world is crazy, man. The world's crazy. And Ray Shrim. So if anybody knows who Ray Shrimmer is, you know, I ain't got no type, you know, bad bitches and all. Yeah, anyway. So if you don't know who they are, it's Sway Lee and Slim Jimmy. It's these 2 little ass kids. Well, at least that's what they look like. I mean, come on now. Sway Lee looks like he's 12-teen.
Right.
So don't get me wrong. The dude's skin looks flawless. He's like Lil Pharrell, but he looks like he's 12-teen.
You see Pharrell?
Oh, we know Pharrell don't age. We know Pharrell is a vampire.
Right.
We know that. That's already been proven.
Oh my God.
So Ray Shrimmer, they're a little hip hop group duo. They're brothers, and apparently there was rumors that they were gonna break up because he gets online. I guess he was having a moment, and he gets online. He starts tweeting, because that's what these celebrities do. They get online, they start tweeting, and then they delete later, as if the whole world didn't screenshot it, which they did, which I have. I'm gonna read them. So he goes, "I'm not Ray Shrimmer. I'm Slim Jimmy, and I'm a sink or swim by myself." Another tweet, "Not Shrim Life." Another tweet, "Y'all won. It's a wrap." Another tweet, "Y'all still got your man Sway Lee. Y'all'll be straight." He did spell it with a K, so I had to say it like that. And then the other tweet is, "If you know, you know." Oh yeah, you know, we kind of all do that. But yeah, his last tweet says, "If you know, you know." So now, those are kind of cryptic tweets, but not really though. It really does sound like he's saying like he's done with the group. He literally said it. He just said, "It's not Shrim Life. I'm Slim Jimmy. I'm a sweet or slim by myself." So everybody's freaking out. Now, here's my take on this. Oh, by the way, so fast forward. They come back like a few hours later. They delete the tweets. They post a new tweet saying, "Oh, you know, it's all love. We're brothers. We're Shrimp Life forever." Blah blah blah. So everything is happy. So I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's like an actual thing. Like maybe there is a little rift going on, or was it like a brotherly rift, and maybe he was just kind of acting out, because you know how you do with your sibling. You kind of act out real quick, but they're just famous, so of course they act out on a public forum.
Exactly.
So not everything that they say is going to be like the end of the road, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, anyways, here's my take on this. I could see why Slim Jimmy feels that way, because Sway Lee is kind of the face of the group. Like, when I think of Ray Shrimmer, I think of Sway Lee. Like,
he sings all the hooks.
He sings all the hooks, right? He's always like, his voice is more versatile. Like, he don't just rap. He does like that sing type stuff, but then he does like that singy rap. But then he's also doing features on other songs by himself, and he always kills his features. Like, if he was trash on features, then nobody would have him. So he's good on features because why? Because he can sing too. Or he can at least, you know, sing that falsetto stuff, so it's good for hooks. So even if he don't have a verse, he can at least sing the hook, and now he just got a credit on that song. You know what I'm saying? He is also doing, he's big into fashion. He's been doing like these photo shoots with like these, you know, these high fashion, you know, brands and things like that. But he's the visible guy. Like, he's the more eccentric, visible guy. Like, like I said, he's versatile. He can do songs with other people. I barely see Slim Jimmy doing anything like outside of Ray Shrimp. And even when you listen to their songs, Slim Jimmy don't even have like, he always got like the least amount of verses. They always get Sway Lee more. They don't even have to get his, okay, so Power Glide. So Power Glide is a song that they came out with last year. It's a really dope song. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. It's called Power Glide, and it's got Juicy J on it. So you got them, which is two of them, and then you got Juicy J. Now you would think, okay, this song, let's do, because you know most songs are short. Sway Lee's gonna have a verse, Slim Jimmy's gonna have a verse, Juicy J's gonna have a verse. Okay, cool. Not only did they not do that, they gave Sway Lee 2 verses, and he pretty much sings the whole entire chorus. And then they gave Slim Jimmy 1 verse and then Juicy J. Come on! Like, who's more visible here? Even when you listen, like I said, every time you listen to a Ray Shrimmer track, and here's the thing, most people when they listen to music, they listen to the choruses. The choruses and the hooks is what sticks into your head. Who is singing all the choruses and hooks on their shit? Sway Lee, for the most part. So who are they gonna remember on top of him already doing like his own separate thing?
Like sometimes he does the flow on the beat though. It's like
I remember when you said that, and I was like, I don't know. Now I gotta go back and listen.
It's just,
because I'm not.
I might be hearing something I don't know. But it's just something I hear.
It was just funny that you said it. I was like, nah, it's something that I gotta listen to and look into. If the nigga ever get any verses.
It's just like
it ain't that many to pick from, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
that's fucked up. Oh man, like, so I mean, look, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I'm sitting here clowning with y'all. You know, I don't want to keep y'all up. I know y'all got shit to do today. And like I said, I appreciate any of y'all that listening to this nonsense and listening to me. Nah, I won't say nonsense. This is good stuff. I take pride in my stuff, and I take pride in enough because I want to make sure that I bring you guys a good, you know, product. I want to entertain you guys. I want to talk to you, start a dialogue, and just express myself. And, you know, now that I'm, you know, with the internet and things like that, this is how I want to express myself. So, like I said, the feedback is dope. Please don't, you know, feel free to share these podcasts, you know, with these YouTube links. Comment, subscribe to the page. There's going to be more coming. I'm going to keep these on a consistent basis. And who knows what the fuck I'm going to be talking about. But you know what? Hey, if there's a topic that y'all want me to look into, research, and say, hey, there's an interesting topic I think you would want to talk about, like, send them. Let me know. Like I said, I want this to be, this is y'all show. That's how I'm looking at it. And I'm not saying that to sound cheesy. Like, I'm being dead serious. Like, because I want to give y'all what y'all want to hear, what y'all want. Obviously, you know, I'm going to still do me, but I still want to bring you guys something good, something that you guys like and that you enjoy. So, like I said,
some quality in your life.
What'd you say?
I said some quality in your life.
Some quality. It sound like a Geico tagline or some shit. Like, what the fuck?
It would be a Geico tagline.
It would be. So, you know, like I said, y'all, the shows are going to be, you know, more like this. It's going to be a mix of all kinds of different stuff, from the politics to the sports to the music to the entertainment. It's going to be all kinds of whatever I feel like talking about. I got a lot of opinions on a lot of different things, and if something gets my attention enough, I'm gonna throw it out there. But like I said, any interesting topics that I may miss, there's so much shit going on out there in the world. So So
Yeah.
if y'all run into something that's an interesting story, send it to me. I'll research it, and if I find it interesting enough to talk about, I'll talk about it.
Right.
And so, yeah, man, I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the love. You know, please share this. Like I said, comment. I'm gonna be posting this, you know, for different various places, and I'm running out of things to say. So with that being said, I'm gonna get my ass up off this mic. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease.
Deuce.
Chill.